Good morning, Rising Vibes. So, today, I didn't really know what to talk about, so I'm just going to go with the flow and see how it goes. I have been working on figuring out how to astral project. Now, when you are like really in tune with your vibrations and you no longer have the matrix to put all this doubt in your mind and you're secure with yourself so you don't even question yourself, you can actually do this. Astral projection is you can do it with dream hopping. um it's not like you would see in, you know, like the movies and stuff like that, but it's pretty close. Now, my twin flame obviously has already learned how to astral project. Now, the first time he did it, I was over at my friend's house, and I had not seen her in 11 years. Um, and for some odd reason, she's sitting here and she's talking to me about her daughter, but I could not get Nathan off of my mind. And so then I looked over and I saw him. I was freaking myself out at first because I wasn't secure with knowing. It caught me by surprise. And so then later on that night, it just kept eating at me. And I was like, okay. I sent him a message. I was like, are you still learning how to astral project? And he said, yeah. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I swear I saw you. Well, we didn't have a conversation about it again for quite a while. And then when I went to go see him and we were in person, he was asking me. He was like, hey, do you have a friend with blonde hair? You know, she's a little thicker, got a doll like looking face. And I couldn't think of it at the time. And then I was sitting here meditating because meditation can bring back all of your subconscious memories, the memories that you have dismissed because, you know, you were taught with being brought up in the matrix that you, you know, this is right, this is wrong, this is what's right, and this is what's wrong. Because all of us, when we were younger, had some kind of dream of flying or had a dream of being free or going to outer space. And we used to love to lay down and look up at the clouds. I mean, like, and now we got a lot of man-made clouds that need to go away because we love our beautiful puffy clouds. Or as Bob Ross says, our happy clouds. Uh, love Bob Ross. He was definitely a rising viber. But anyways, we were talking about it, and I didn't remember while I was meditating on it, and it clicked. I had remembered the moment that I had seen him. And so then I started talking to him about it, and I was like, okay, so, you know, is this the girl you saw? Well, he was freaking out, you know, because it was his first time. And the first time you do it, just like with anything, like with telepathy, empathy, you know, we don't have control over it. So when it happens to us, our instant reaction is shock. But once we do that, we disconnect from it. Um, so, like, if you're trying to learn how to move stuff with your mind, you got to remember that your mind manifests what you want in this reality, but you have no control over anything. Um, so once you learn you have no control over anything, you learn that the universe can help manipulate the object to move. But as soon as you get surprised or as soon as you feel like, you know, oh my gosh, it'll stop. You have to be confident. Well, with astral projection for me, the first time I was trying to do it, I kept feeling like I was going to part from my body, and that scared me, and the fear kept it from happening. Now, because automatically, in, you know, my matrix trained mind, I was thinking, oh my god, what if I just die? Like, what if I just go? But now I'm like, I'm an infinite being having a human experience. I'm multidimensional. So, with knowing that, I am learning how to astral project. And if any of you guys have been into astral projection, you know like the boundary guidelines on it, go ahead and comment below and let people know, what it's like. Everybody wants to feel important. And so not a lot of people share their experiences because they want to feel like they're the ones that have it. But if you could help others to help wake up and realize that we need to quit eating animals and literally becoming animals by eating them, because your body replenishes its cells every 30 days. Every 30 days, what you eat is what your body replaces your cells with. So, you wonder why people are acting like animals. I wonder, but animals are nicer than the people sometimes. I mean, I'm just saying. You don't hear about as many tiger attacks or lion attacks as you do about us shooting up each other, because we're starting to act out of what we were supposed to be. Everybody is like, oh, well, can't wait to get to heaven and can't wait to go out, of this universe. Can't wait to. You can do it now. If you knew that you have the power, as long as you are right within yourself, you eat right, you eat light, and you meditate, and you get in touch with your natural environment. Everything is living. Everything has its own vibrational frequency, and you can tap into that vibrational frequency. Let's make this world beautiful, and the way that we do it is by knowing who we really are. There are different types of alien species and alien beings, and I know you guys are like, what the heck? Just hear me out. We were descended from stardust. We are not from here. And if you think you're from here, that's cool. That's fine. But no matter which religion you look at, no matter which thing you look at, we weren't just like born from the earth. The earth didn't just open us up and spit us out. The universe had created us, and there are different types of beliefs and different types of levels, that people are on. And that's why we repeat a lot of the same things. That's why a lot of people have deja vu. So, if you want to be able to understand yourself, first stop and meditate. And when you say you can't clear your mind, you can. Let it all out if you got to. Come down, sit on a rock, put a video up, and start recording yourself. Do like I did in the beginning. Because I was like, I know this. I have known this for so long, but I was told it was bad. And I started manifesting the bad because I started believing everybody else's perception instead of my own. And once I had realized that, okay, I know me. And this is the only thing I haven't doubted, because I know it's real. I feel it. I see it. I'm manifesting it. It's going great. And it is not as easy as it seems. You have to every day lift your vibes and rise them and keep growing, because knowledge is power, and you got to take that power and manifest it into what you want in life. Because if you want to live in a peaceful, beautiful world, the world peace, like everybody keeps talking about, you have to create it within yourself, and you have to be the one to show others how it's done. Now, the reason why I'm trying to ask all of you guys to get involved in commenting below is because there are people out there that are in the position like I was, that are doubting it, because they're like, I go to church and I believe in this and everything else, but I know this, but that's bad. And they're taught that it's bad to run from it. And they're taught, oh, well, I've got to start taking fluoride substances because apparently my mind's not enough corrupt. But, and they're told, oh, it's for your teeth. And so they're like, oh, well, I want stronger bones and everything else, so I'm going to start taking this, not understanding what is really going on. So if you want to help awaken like minds, because there is some beautiful people out there, and you may be one of them if you're not already one of them, that understands vibrational frequency, that understands perception, that understands dream walking, that understands all of this stuff, please help others to know that they are not going crazy. Help people to stay away from all of these drugs that the Matrix has produced to help dumb them down because their psychic abilities are so strong. Now, we're not at a war with anybody but ourselves, because once you get right in your frequency and you know where you're supposed to be and you know what you want to be, only you can let yourself down. No one else can. You're like, oh, well, people could. You're given the permission. Like, literally speaking and feeling stuff into existence is true. It is. And you also have to understand everything happens for a reason. There's no coincidences. So be strong in yourself and don't doubt yourself, because the universe, what it's got to offer is beautiful. And help share the story. Let people know about it. If you have any questions, please comment below, or comment below if you feel like you have more to share about this topic, because I would love for others to be able to know, like I used to search for, that they're not crazy, that they are becoming their greatest version. I had to draw that out a little bit because it is amazing. And if you want to be happy and you're sick of crying and you're sick of feeling down, try this. Start being honest with yourself. Be the true you and fight to be your greatest version. Until next time, rising vibes your way.